Hey everyone, I'm Alex, and I got tagged in the snake tag challenge on YouTube by AnimalArkTV, and so I'm gonna do that today. But first, before I answer the questions, I want to say this is Sunny, my ball python, and this is Gobi, my corn snake, and they are not housed together. I see stuff where people will sometimes think that different animals like this are housed together, but they are not. They just happen to get along pretty well. Also, I watched like 5 other people that did this challenge, so I tried to like compile the questions that I heard, because there wasn't really any list anywhere that I could find with all the questions. But the first one is, when did you get your first snake? I got my first snake in December 2013, and it was Sunny right here. Of course, I like kept smaller snakes that I might catch and keep for a few days or something, but that doesn't really count. So Sunny, I consider my first snake. How many snakes do you have? Right now I have 3. I have Gobi, Sunny, and then the third, black rat snake, which you might have seen, which I'm trying to tame, or I almost said tame, and AnimalArkTV is going to be watching. He doesn't like the term tame. Increasing his tolerance to being held, that makes more sense, right? Because I feel like he would make a really good educational animal in North Carolina when I go to festivals and stuff, because I like being able to show people there the native animals. So yeah, I'll see how he's doing. I'll hold him at the end to kind of show you how it's coming along. It's not coming along great so far, but I've only had him for a really short period of time, so it makes sense that he's not more used to me yet. What's your favorite snake species? I've never really thought about this. There's just so many different species. I mean, ball pythons I love. They're like the cutest little... Oh, sorry. Also, Sandy's going through shed right now. He can't see as well as usual. But ball pythons are like the most adorable snakes, and they're just like so friendly, so calm and stuff. So it's not exactly a very unique snake, but probably ball pythons would be my favorite. But also I really like larger pythons, like Burmese pythons or different types of boas. So kind of like mid-sized snakes are what I like the most. Have you ever been bitten? Probably not as much as some people might think. Sunny, actually, this is the next question. Sunny was the first snake that I was bitten by. It was like midnight, and I realized I forgot to feed him. So I just quickly thawed out a mouse and like stuck it in his tank, and I wasn't paying attention. And because there was rat like smell all over my hands, he went for my hand instead. But that was just like a scar that lasted like a week, or I guess a scar lasts longer than a week, but I don't know, whatever. And then he's also the biggest snake that I've been bit by, because the rest of the bites were just like little snakes, like little earth snakes or small water snakes, while I'm out herping, which makes sense because I would bite someone like attacking me also. If you could own any type of snake, what kind of snake would it be? I'm interested in, I don't know, having like boas someday. I like having large snakes, but not so large that I can't handle them by myself. So basically whatever the largest snake is that I really want a carpet python. That's a good example, because they're pretty large, but I can like hold it by myself without having to be worried or concerned about anything really. So yeah, carpet python, some sort of boa. Who inspires you? Still the same person, even though he passed away like almost a decade now. It's weird that it's been that long. And that's Steve Irwin. I was always watching his documentaries. I still watch them. I always enjoy watching those. He's definitely the first person that I kind of learned about herpetology, learned about reptiles and stuff. But also more recently on YouTube would probably have been Herping with Dylan, which you might know his channel. He hasn't posted in a really long time, but he's like kind of who I was kind of like trying to be through my channel at the very beginning. But yeah, I still go back and watch his videos every so often, because I don't know, he seemed like he really enjoyed it, and his videos are really cool. What do you find interesting about snakes? There's like so much. I'm not sure if I could fit all that in one video, but like, just look at it. It's like a big noodle with a face. How can you not resist a noodle with a face? I don't know. But they're just such unique animals. There's no other animal like a snake. I mean, I guess you could look at like legless lizards, which is sort of like it, but you get the idea. They're just such unique animals. They're just calm and quiet animals, especially since they're like don't have ears, so that kind of makes sense. Except for that black rat. He hisses at me and rattles at me a lot, but still, just overall, they're generally like super calm. And Sunny's going over to the computer. Sunny's getting big. He's getting pretty chubby. And the last question I could find is, will I ever own a venomous snake? No. I don't really see the point in owning venomous snakes unless you just really love it. I don't feel like I need to take that risk, because even if you do know what you're doing, there's always something that could go wrong with that. And I mean, I really like venomous snakes, they're really cool, but I'm not interested in keeping them, just because it's kind of that pointless danger that I don't really need. If I were to ever, like, I don't know if I ever would, but if I were to open some sort of like reptile place, building where people can come, then I might have some venomous snakes because there's other people working with me. But I would be way too nervous, and I feel like it's way too risky just to keep them like just in your house like some people do. Even though they do have like proper licenses and stuff. Okay, that's all the questions I could find on the snake tag challenge. I'm gonna have the people that I'm tagging down in the description to make sure I don't forget any if I set them right now. And now you get to see me attempt to handle the black rat snake. Worst part about this guy is he must. So must. He just must. I really don't want to have to touch him with my hands. But here he is so you can see him. I know I shouldn't really be holding him like this. I'm going to do this quickly. Put this musk all over him. I don't need it to get all over me. But here he is. He's going to bite me. It smells horrible. My whole room smells like that now.